Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at the notorious Gallows Corner on the 2nd of the 5th, 2026. That's correct. May 2026. And what chaos this flyover and roundabout is caused to the local residents in the area. And I think they all should be compensated in some way, like the businesses have. But can you see that happening? Nah, I cannot either. But the last official position is that Gallows Corner has missed the promised end of April reopening date. Well, there's some truth in that one. TfL says the main flyover and the resurfacing works are complete. I'm not going to let TfL off with that one because there's some big holes to be resurfaced. There is some pathways need resurfacing, and I believe parts of the road still need resurfacing. But who am I? I'm no expert. But a leak found during the final testing of the new Essex and Suffolk water mains has delayed the full opening. Havering Council says it was assured the junction would reopen by the end of April, and now pushing for a safe partial reopening while the water main issue is fixed. Now, as we look around this flyover today, you will see parts of the road that I believe will open partially, maybe in a week or two, especially this part here. It looks like further up now they have removed whatever works like materials or diggers and stuff like that off this side of the road. There's still plenty there, but I believe that there's a good chance that every part on the left side, every road on the left side of the flyover can be used, and maybe the flyover itself coming from the A12 to the A127, but not the other way. It won't be open the other way, and the reason for that is what we're going to look at now. Obviously, we have got the water mains works still being dealt with. Now on the right there where the new tarmac is, I believe that could go down to one lane and they still be able to work on this, which is still being dealt with. I think some of it, there was a bit more substantial. They had a big container there, so maybe they're moving forward on that. But as you can see, this road here and the flyover, I believe may be able to be used. As you can see on the left, TfL said it's all been resurfaced. Obviously not. On the left hand side it hasn't. So they're not going to get away with it. The flyover, if they meant by that, the flyover is pretty much finished, I believe. I think they were doing a little bit of work last Saturday or Sunday when I done my last video. They was doing a little bit of work, which I believe they're finished now. They're not there no more. So the flyover itself looks great. It's new, looks brand new, painted, looks good. Needs a cleaner over that, get some of that dust off, make it lovely and new, so we can get some good clean photos of it. That won't happen. So this side, and this is what fooled me in March because I believed it could open. But obviously the water mains works further down. What you can see ahead of you is definitely not going to be done in time. Again, some of the substantial pipe work that we saw there, that's gone now. It looks like they've concreted around that pipe work. So they are moving on. So I believe this part here cannot be opened because of the water mains, but on the left there could be opened. So coming from London to the roundabout, I believe they could open that to go left into Straight Road, or straight across down to the A12. The only thing I say about north going to Romford is that they have got gates here that they have to drive through with diggers. The lady was just opening it there. I know it's a lady because I see her again today. She says hello. So I'm not sure how they will work around that. But this hole, I spoke to some guys. Most of them have to keep hush hush. They can't say nothing. They've literally said it to me. They just can't say nothing. But the guy I spoke to said they filled this up. About 1,000 tonne of shingle went into this hole. And you see it a couple of weeks ago. That was filled up, and I thought, yep, they're gonna tarmac that soon. And then they got a leak. I really don't understand how you can put that much shingle in there and then find a leak. You know, why do you not test it and then find a leak? I don't know. Do you have to put all that in there to see if the pressure, you know, shows that it's strong enough to take all that and, you know, not get a leak? I don't know. To me, I think it's crazy. Absolute craziness. So yeah, I believe everything left of the flyover nearest to Harold Hill, I believe, can open. Everything right of either side of the flyover, I believe, will not be open. That won't be open for a couple more weeks now. Maybe the end of May. And even then, I've been wrong so many times that might not be the end of May. It might be the end of bloody summer the way it's going. But anyway, yeah, as you can see there, I really think A12 North, maybe A127 going towards Ardley Green, over the flyover, coming from London and into Straight Road. And then how they're going to do the Romford, going towards Romford, it may be traffic lights to there. Or they might use traffic lights for the lot. When they come to this roundabout, it might all be traffic lights, but if you go over the flyover to head into Ardley Green area, then obviously that won't be on traffic lights. I don't know. We will have to see. We're coming to the end of the video, guys. As I've always said, I appreciate your comments. I try to comment on them as much as I can. And I appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps the algorithm. Like, comment, helps the algorithm, and helps my channel, so I could do this every week and give out the information that people won't see if it's not taken from the air. Gives you a different perspective. So I really do appreciate you all. Thank you, and I will see you next week.